Hi, and welcome to StrapaWatch. This is Michael Knapp with Michael Knapp Leather. Well, as you're seeing right here, I am unpackaging and unboxing a strap that I had sent to a gentleman. He sent it back to me. This is a prototype strap that we had done for sizing purposes, really. And what it is, I've had several requests for these, which is a leather strap made for a Rolex bracelets clasp. And, this gentleman, he went all in. He sent me the clasp. That was the issue I've had, is I just never really had anybody willing to send me the clasp before to really make one of these. And the gentleman's name is Sean. Thank you for everything, Sean. The order, your patience in this entire process. And what he had done is then upgraded to this rather walnut brown alligator hide for the real strap. And that's what you're seeing me build out. And we had to make the prototype first, really, like I said, for sizing purposes, because it's got to be exact to the millimeter. There's not much play here. The clasp does have one of those releases where you got a little bit of play, I think about 5 millimeters. That's it. And what's really cool, Sean had sent me some still shots and a wrist roll video, short wrist roll video today, and you'll be seeing that at the tail end of this episode. So stick around, watch the entire show, and that way you'll see how this is made. It's a whole different type of a strap. I've never made one of these before. And you can see, this is the long end. It's 57 by 47, so this is the lining for the 57 millimeter size. And my embossing the logo, it takes up the entire lining side of the strap. So, no, never done anything like this, and I've never had anybody, able to show me how to do this. I had to figure it all out on my own, of course. And I'm just pleased how well it turned out. In all honesty, I made the prototype. I had made another one about a week before I finished this one, and it was too short. I was going really off of how I normally do things with the lining side and, all that kind of measuring, and it ended up where the strap was 3 millimeters too short on the long end. It was 54 instead of 57. And I was beside myself. I didn't know how it really happened. So I took a lesson of when I was a younger man, in my 20s. I used to frame houses in the wintertime up in Michigan, which was a real bitch, I'll tell you. And I worked on golf courses in the summer times back then. And my best friend, his name was Ken Remersma, and we called him Cat with a K, K-A-T. Ken Remersma. Unfortunately, he passed away in 2005 of a freak staph infection. He was only 38 years old. And I was the best man at his wedding. We were tight at the hip, and he's a great guy. But he had a contracting company where he framed houses up in Holland, Michigan. I'm from Grand Haven, Michigan. And so I worked for him, in the winter times. And one of the things he always says, you can't frame a house off the blueprints. Every board basically has to be measured size to get everything square. Well, I took that to heart on this build-out because I tried going off of my normal system of basing it on the lining that I cut out, and yet it was too short. So what I did is I made this a little longer and worked my way in, because once it's too short, you can't lengthen it, but you can always kind of go shorter. So you'll see me here how I'm doing this. I'm going in and in a little bit. And you can see these cutouts for it to fit into the bracelet. You guys know, if you've watched my shows before, I hate building these styles of straps. It's a real pain in the butt ski. It always takes a lot longer. And you never know how it's going to really turn out till it's all said and done. And I'm just really glad and pleased how well this turned out. And you're going to see final product. Stick around till the end of the show. But I'll tell you, yeah, I've had so many guys request this, and please don't do that to me right now. I'm so slammed with orders, and I've had 2 rush orders this week, and rush orders always put me behind. I was just getting ready to work on a set of 6 straps for a gentleman in Oregon, and I contacted him and let him know, hey, I got some rush orders in at the last minute here. I got to get these out, and then I'll get to your 6 straps, because those will take me an entire week to make. So, and that's just one order, and I'm running at about 30 to 40 orders at a time. I'm more caught up than I was a couple months ago. I was at about an almost 10-week turnaround time. I'm at about a 6-week turnaround time right now, which is manageable for me. I don't feel so pressured, and just having to get, work the midnight oil all the time to get stuff out. So I'm happy I can breathe again, you guys. I really am. I just had an order, and I'm shooting the show for a guy that, and he's really cool, older guy from Arizona. His name's James. So thanks, James. If you're watching this episode, I appreciate the order. And it's another one of these shorter straps. So that'll be my next show. I hope you guys will tune into that, because he has a root beer, and there's a long story behind it that he sent to me, which was pretty cool. James is 89, and really just a neat old guy, man. And what the deal was, he has this attachment to the watch head that's gold and turquoise inlay. It's very Arizona-y, and it was attached to some type of a bracelet on the bottom side that was just all worn out, and he wanted a strap to replace that. He said, I don't have much longer, but I want to really enjoy the strap while I'm here. And I thought that was pretty cool. And one of the things I noticed, most of you guys know, I'm an audio prosthologist. I own and operate my own hearing clinic with my wife. Her son-in-law, Eric, works for us. And he kept asking me to repeat all the time. And I said, James, you wear hearing aids? He said, no, but my wife does. And I said, oh, sounds like you might need some. He said, I probably do. And we just kicked it off so well on the telephone call. Just a really neat old guy. So tune into the next show for sure, because that's going to be pretty cool. Here you're seeing me getting the pricking holes, and now I'm stitching it all up, hand saddle stitching. And yes, if you like the channel, please subscribe. It sure does help me. I got to tell you, YouTube has just been notorious at throttling my channel back. They don't promote it in any way. I don't monetize the site, and I'll explain more in detail in the future, but man, they have throttled my channel back. But here's final product. Look at that bracelet, man, and wait till you see this on the watch. Really cool. And here's it closed right here. And the sizing's perfect, 57-47. Sean got the strap, I think yesterday. He sent me the pictures today, and I'm able to get the show all edited and uploaded and out to you guys now. So here's the lining side, and he said the fit's perfect. He loves the strap. It was well worth the patience of having to make the prototype and everything. But that's the problem. If you're going to order something like this, I mean, it's going to cost you, because I've got to basically make 2 straps just to make sure we've got sizing down right. And so you're looking at almost a double order for one real strap, plus a customization fee. So I'm talking you out of it right here. But here it is on Sean's wrist. There's the buckle end. And you can see the clasp is still open a little bit, just for demonstration purposes, and the lighting that he's using with his iPhone is making the strap look a little darker than it actually is. But look at that dial. Oh man, beautiful watch. Here's the wrist roll. Very cool, and look how well they complement each other. I think it's great. Absolutely great. Well, here's one last look final product. You can really see how the padding's making it pop. 2.5 millimeter padding on there. Well, listen, you guys, I appreciate you joining me today. Tune into the next show. God bless you all, and until next time, keep on ticking.